The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Carlos Carrasco gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 7:05.
Ball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Guys, this is a team that's just continued to gain momentum throughout the year. What have been the keys to their success?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Andujar can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. A ball and a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Andujar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Runner at first here, one man out. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Two out with the man at first. Full count now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One left for the Yankees. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to come, just getting started on MLB Network. Jay Happ will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Andujar brings it in, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Francisco.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got a 3-for-7 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Gonzalez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Happ has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jason Kipnis would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2, and he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Still no score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort.
Torres.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 pulls this one in the air out to left. Barnes has a beat on it, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Carlos Gonzalez, better referred to as Cargo. One of the sweetest players in our game. Just put on this earth to play baseball the way his body moves. One of the best defenders in our sport. Makes the game look super easy. He's going to make a big play today.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 15 long balls and 42 runs batted in. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naquin's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. No score here as we play inning number 2. The set and the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Carlos Santana. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Leonis Martin. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Popped up. Andujar in foul ground. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 9.
So stepping in, Brandon Barnes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Barnes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Good.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Andujar, the runner at third. Judge at second with 2 gone. Here's the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The set and the 1-0. The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys to be selective but aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation? There are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Count is 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. The 1-2 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Down and away, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Luke Voigt is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, he popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Leone Martin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fouled off. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. One and one. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2, here it is. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Halfway home tonight from the shores of Lake Erie, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Barnes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
This is foul right side. In there, 2-2.
2-2 count.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Zero.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
He's set. The 3-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Indians leave 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The pitch. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Three-two pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Danny Salazar comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Danny Salazar.
Luke Voigt will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Naquin going back on it. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
In now Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Pops this one up. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's now 5-2 New York. Zach Britton
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Jose Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And now a pitch on the way. Low for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Two and 0 now.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Hicks. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batter, shortstop.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this
The
has the
batter, number
makings of being a
22.
pretty big inning,
Second
D-roll.
baseman.
Leadoff double, now a
Get
base
set.
hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. Strike one to start the at-bat. "5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Carlos Santana, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
10-9.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Leonis Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lindor on third. Kipnis over at second. Santana on at first with nobody out. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Now batting, number 9.
Tommy Kingley takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Brandon Barnes will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Looked like he got pulled on the speed there. 2-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Indians 3. Back here in Cleveland, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Simber is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A pause and the 0-2 popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This is popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. Stanton is off of first with 2 away. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To his left, Boyd. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped up. Andujar has a play. Oh, no, he dropped it. Oh, and they botched this one as it drops in the infield.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Running is Gonzalez. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Two out with the man at first. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Jason Kipnis would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 22.
Adam Ottavino trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2
Your
away.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Indians strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
We'll stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. From the stretch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Gregorius gets his lead at first, nobody out. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 6-3 game.
Yeah, in this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Miguel Andujar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now.
Now batting,
Nick Whitgren is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Aaron Judge will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Judge hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Whitgren, the former Miami Marlin, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready on 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are loaded here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On the line, that's a base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much. They don't have many outs left to work with.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. LeMahieu on second. Judge at first. 1 gone.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two out, bases loaded. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 9-3. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Leonis Martin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Two balls and a strike now. Santana stands at second with no outs. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this one is gone. A home run. two-run shot to left center. His first home run of the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Chad Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
57, Chad Green.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Up next for Cleveland, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0. Green, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Indians 5. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Clippard.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, and he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's on his horse. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1. Hit to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Andujar in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-2 is in off the plate.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First pitch on its way. In there, strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. None out, runners at first and second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. So far this season, Santana carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman. Two one. Here it is. 3 and 1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3 and 1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Three and 2, full count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, how quickly things changed. The possible winning run has gone from in the hole to on deck to at the plate. Things have gotten a lot more interesting here in a hurry.
Now to the plate, Leonis Martin. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Aroldis Chapman. They call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I would bet against him getting out of this mess.
Here it comes. 1-0. I had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
2 balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, number 9.
Bradley Zimmer will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base, number 4, Bradley Zimmer.
Brandon Barnes will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. He's set, and the pitch fouled off. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
Dylan Betances is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. So coming to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Betances, originally from New York State. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, a swing here and a little looper, and I don't think anyone's going to get there. That one's going to fall. And the Indians walk off as winners.
Hey, heading into the 9th, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with 1 swing or 1 at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jet. What you got? You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Cleveland Indians get their 20th home win this year. Tyler Clippard earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Clippard. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Aroldis Chapman. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.